it's me. It's Ashley Shepherd. I'm coming to you live on Sunday night for week 2. I have to apologize. I'm having some major allergies tonight, so if you hear me sneezing and coughing, I apologize. So let me make sure that you can hear me okay before we get started. Hey, Sherry. Let's see. Make sure you can hear me. Hang on. Can you hear me? Hey, Sherry. Oh, yay. You can hear me. Sweet. I love when technology works. Hey, ladies. It's me. I'm super excited to dive into week number 2 of Seamless. I hope you guys are enjoying this study as much as me. I'm enjoying it going around, doing it the second time around, because I feel like I'm learning some things that I didn't learn the first time. So I hope that as you dive into this, that you are already starting to see the dots connected. I know for me, it was about week 2 that I started to realize that it's starting to connect. Like, the people are starting to connect. God's promises are starting to connect. And so I hope that you're already starting to see connections here at week 2. And I don't know about you, but I love when she has all of the little emblems at the bottom, like the little symbols. Those little symbols at the bottom has kept me on track. I actually went back to week 1 as I was doing week 2, and I was kind of keeping track of all the symbols. So I really utilize that. I feel like that has been a great thing for me. So as everyone hops on, if you want to go ahead and turn to page 62 for the review, and we'll just dive right in. This is one of my favorite weeks because this particular week we talk about identity. And you guys know that identity is something that is really my story of how I lost my identity in so many things and suffered through depression and anxiety pretty much a lot of my life, and how the Lord just completely revealed himself to me, and I started to rest my identity in him, and how he changes our name. When we accept Jesus as our personal Savior, he changes our name. I'm no longer Ashley Shepherd. I'm a child of the King. I'm a child of Christ. And so this particular week actually just dives right into, name changing and promises from God. And if you watched Angie's video, I don't know about you, but I love her videos. Her videos are so amazing, how she just connects with you with her story, but then also just brings it all together and ties it in a bow. But so if you'll turn to page 62, I would love for you guys to ask any questions through this quick discussion. It won't be very long tonight. I'd love to answer your questions as we go through, but I'm just going to answer a couple on the review here. What I love about Abraham and Isaac's story, that was day 1 of homework, is it talks about the covenant between God and Abraham, is that he had to wait a very long time to see God's promise come to fruition. And so what I want to share with you about this particular part of the Bible is, as we go through these stories and hear about Abraham and Isaac, we're going to hear about Jacob and Esau and all of these other characters here in the Bible. As we dive into it, I hope that you are kind of reflecting in your own life, and you're asking the Lord what he wants to reveal through this particular story to you. And so in this story of Abraham and Isaac, God promises Abraham that they're going to have a child, Sarah, that they're going to have a child, and it's been years and years and years, and they're getting super old, like super old. I don't know what the age exactly off the top of my head. And they're starting to kind of doubt God. Like, are you sure that's what we heard from him? I feel like it would have happened by now. And I don't know about you, but there has been so many situations in my life where I feel like I have heard from God, and I feel like that I'm doing what he's called me to do, but then things don't happen the way I thought it would happen. And so I start to question, like, I'm not sure. Did that come from God? Did I hear from God? And I kind of start going back and forth. And I just see myself so much in Sarah that it's almost ridiculous. Because she actually, as you read in, let's see what page it was, his covenant. As you read in his, what page is that? Page 43. That, you know, God told them that they would have a son. And Sarah just takes it upon herself to say, well, obviously it's not going to be with me, so let me just take control of the situation, give you our maidservant, and you can have a kid with her. And maybe that's what it is that God means. It's not going to be with me, it's going to be our kid.